Hello and good morning. Let's take a look at the bell work here. Remember, you guys have a test coming up. So this one right here, it says name 7 ways to prove triangles are congruent. Well, there is side, 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 angle, side, angle, and angle, angle, side. And then for a right triangle, you have some additional ones called hypotenuse leg, 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 and leg angle. Make sure you know all 7 of these ways. All right, let's keep moving. Are the triangles congruent and why? Well, if you start here, you have side, angle, angle. There's no such thing as side, angle, angle, but there is angle, angle, side. You see it? 1 mark, 2 marks, and then 2 stripes. 1 mark, 2 mark, and then 2 stripes. So yes, these are congruent. And the reason is angle, angle, side. Let's keep moving. This one right here, now notice the pattern, CAB. So you're starting at C, put your pencil on C, you're going towards the A, and then you're going towards the B. So you got to do the same pattern on this one. Notice how it's starting at 2 stripes and it's going along 2 stripes, and then it goes to no stripes, and then 1 stripe. So you want to start at the 2 stripes, you want to go along, not this way, but you want to go along the 2 mark here. So you want to go E, F, D. So E, F, D is the correct pattern. It's kind of like Simon Says. If they say it one way, you have to say it the same way. Make sure you understand that. Look, 2 stripes, 2 marks, nothing, 1. 2 stripes, 2 marks, nothing, 1. So it's going this way. Let's keep moving. Separate the 2 triangles here. So if we separate them, you have one that looks like this, and then you have another one that looks like this, or something like that, okay? So this one would be ABC, and this one would be B, C, and then D. Okay, make sure you got that right. Now let's see what's going on here. You see how this one has 2 marks up here? Okay, so let's start with this one. This one has 2 marks, and that is going to be this one. So put 2 marks here, and this one over here should have 2 marks as well. Also, they're telling me that this big angle here, from here to here, is equal to this big angle from here to here. So I have 2 angles here, okay? 2 angles equal to 2 angles. Let's see what else we have. We actually have both of these overlapping at BC and BC, so this is congruent by reflexive. So the triangles are now congruent, and that would be angle, side, angle, angle, side, angle. So angle, side, angle, or angle, side, angle. There we go. All right, so let me get rid of this other stuff here. Make it look a little better. So yes, they are congruent. Okay, that's better. All right, let's see what else. Now let's do a proof, and I haven't really talked to you about proofs, but you are going to be tested on the EOC on this. So put proof, and watch carefully. It's not hard. Number 1, 2. Number 1 will always be given. So the reason is given. So everything that's given, you write down. Okay? And this one is statement. So one is called statement and one is called reason. So let's see what's given. They tell us that angle ABC, so angle ABC is congruent. ABC is going up to 1 and 2, so is congruent to DCB, angle DCB. That's the first one. Also, they tell me that, number 2, they tell me that BC is congruent to BC. And actually, they don't tell me that. That's called reflexive. So put reflexive here. I'm showing you how to do a little proof here. And I usually do the given stuff first, but I missed this one. So I'm going to go 1 mark, 2 mark, nothing. So it's going to be angle BCA. Angle BCA is now congruent to CBD. So angle CBD. So those are congruent given because it was marked on the diagram. And then finally, we have triangles congruent. And the triangles are congruent by angle, side, angle. And that is a proof, and that's how you do it. So notice you have a statement and you have a reason. Okay? And the statement, usually we put the given first, but I kind of missed that one here, but that's okay. So I have a reflexive property and then they're congruent. That's a real simple proof, okay? All right, let's keep moving. Here's a key on a new sheet of paper. Answer this one right here. Well, remember, you got to follow the same pattern. So this one is going from O to N, so this would be Z to Y segment. This is Z to X, so Z to X is the first and last backwards, so it has to be O to M. And this is angle Y, which is the middle, and that's got to be equal to angle M. That's really simple. You just follow the pattern the same way. Today you have a worksheet here, and you got to name the triangles that are congruent, follow the same pattern, and you got to say the reason why. I want you to go ahead and I want you to use these. Okay, so apparently there's no right triangles. If you look here down at the bottom, it's a riddle. So you're going to use number 4, the answer from number 4, the answer from number 8, and it should tell you something. See if you can figure that out. On the back side, you have to overlap the triangles. Okay, so I want you to separate them first. Like when I pick your work up, you should have one like that, and you should have one like that, etc., etc. And down here, I want you to do the sides and the angles. All right, and that takes care of geometry. Let's talk about MCR. So parents, if you're trying to follow me, well, this is not geometry, okay? So scientific notation here, let's look for the bell work, is right here. Okay, so to do the bell work, if it's a decimal, if it's less than 1, it's going to be a negative. So this one's going to be times 10 to the negative, and you have to move it all the way to the back. So it's going to be 9.0 times 10 to the negative 3, because I moved it 3 places. This one's a negative 4, but you see this is bigger than 1, but you got to move it 1 place. Your decimal's back here. So it's going to be 7.5. Since it was bigger than 1, you're going to do a plus 1 because you moved it 1 place, and that gives you times 10 to the negative 3 when you add these two up. Make sure you know that. This one right here is bigger than 1. You're going to move it 1 place as well, so put a plus 1. So 3.3 times 10 to the negative 2. 10 to the 0 is 1. 4 times 1 is 4. Okay, so your assignment is to work this worksheet here. And it will be on Canvas, so if it's not in that folder, you can either get it from a student, or you can download it, or maybe even look at the video. All right, I think I pretty much talked about everything today. If you get stuck, ask. If you finish your work, find some other work to do. Do not use your phones, okay? If I see your phones out, you will lose them for that period, and then the second time, it will go down to the office, okay? So no electronics and no phones. Have a good morning.